Here we are, day 3 of the Service to Purpose. The mission is you. My name is Brooks Holland, and my gift is basically seeing the greatness inside of you and helping you pull it out. And the reason that is my gift is because I have a good quarter of a century of self-sabotage, and I know every single trick in the book that you will try to not see and experience and deflect the greatness that's inside of you. So, as you might have gathered by now, if this isn't your first video, is that this challenge is a little bit different. I've gotten quite a few private messages and things. You know, a lot of challenges, it's like do this for 7 days, 10 days, 30 days, 45 days, whatever it is, whether it's don't eat gluten, drink green juice, lose X amount of pounds. But this challenge is different because it truly is the mission is you. And basically what I have is I have a process that I'm taking you through every day, about 10 minutes at a time. And today, this is such a key part because the question is, what do you want? It's up to you. I'm just going to help you get to a path, walk down a path so you can achieve what you want. But the thing is, we have to get clear on what that is, first of all. So what really started as the impetus for this challenge is, you know how Facebook reminds you of stuff that showed up in the past? Well, I had done a 30-day challenge of some sort. It was a physical challenge a year ago, and it popped up with my before and after picture, and shockingly, sure enough, I looked more like the before picture again than I did the after picture. So I posted that and said that I was, recommitting, whatever, and that's what it was. I just kind of reshared that on Facebook, and I started getting a lot of people, they're asking, oh, I want those abs, I want this, I want that, and I said something about, join me. So didn't really have at that time a real plan for what it was going to look like, but I was like, you know what, I'm going to do something different. Because there's so much more than to, having big arms or having that six pack. And I know because at one point I used to have veins in my lower abs and I was ripped and I was shredded and I was doing all the stuff and I wasn't happy. I was actually pretty miserable. And so the question is what do you want? And maybe you think right now it's the abs, but I want you to keep going layers deeper. Okay, great, you want a six pack. Why do you want a six pack? Because, it'll help me meet Mr. or Mrs. Right. Okay, why do you want to meet Mr. or Mrs. Right? Because I want you to keep going. I want you to go levels deep. And along those lines, we have to get clear on what we want, but if for some reason, I also want you to make a list of things that you don't want. Because if it also helps, and there's also, and I'll tie this in tomorrow, but yeah, make 2 lists. Make a list of things that you want and make a list of things that you don't want. But for the things that you do want, I want you to go like 5 levels deep. I want 17-inch arms. Okay, why? Boom. Maybe it's a car, maybe it's something you want, but the thing is, it's not, there's always the levels beyond that thing that you want. So I want you to think about that, and that's going to be the main exercise that I want you to do today, because through the rest of this challenge, which if you haven't, go back to the first video, this challenge right now, there's not a set date on it, because this is life. We don't want to have, a six pack just to hit a destination. We don't want just to have, oh, I had a great relationship on this day. We want our relationships to be awesome, for the rest of our lives. We want these things for more than just, quick destinations. I'm just looking down here. Here's my buddy Flops. You say hi, Floppers? So, Flops is my boy. I think everybody, wants love like the same way Flops looks at me or the way your pet looks at you. But the thing is, we're not gonna get that just from six pack abs. And that's what a lot of things, a lot of people have messaged me going, hey, wait a second, there's definitely something deeper to this challenge. Yeah, this isn't just going to be willpower, don't eat gluten for 10 days and then go binge on a pizza because it's done. And it's going to be a different kind of work, but it's going to be very fun and it's going to be very fulfilling. And so I'll just kind of recap. It's a simple, but it's not easy. We have a couple basics. Every day we got to decide and we got to take responsibility for where we're at. We got to decide that we're making the change. We got to decide that we're worth it and we're committed to taking the actions. And we got to take responsibility for every single thing in the past for where we are. So that's the first step. The second step, you get to drink a gallon of water a day. You can add organic lemons, lemon juice, and cayenne pepper to that. You got to eat real food. You got to move your body a minimum of an hour a day. Doesn't have to be rocket science. It doesn't have to be some fancy program. You can do push-ups, jumping jacks, sit-ups. You can go for a walk, a jog, mix it up right now. We can get into some of the details of that later on, but we got to take care of the vessel. We got to take care of the machine. And then right after that, no smoking, no alcohol, no cigarettes, no unprescribed Xanax, no weed, no porn. You know, we're going to touch on that. I know it's kind of a big hidden secret, but after being in the military and dealing with a lot of people like that, I know that porn addiction is huge. And yeah, we're gonna work on that. But so we got to take these things out of it. These things are all just they're ways that we numb and they're ways that we hide, but they're keeping us back from today's goal, today's exercise of what is it that you really want. So again, what do you want? And go layers deep, because we want to get to those real whys. And if you're feeling vulnerable, if you want to play big, leave a comment down below. Tell us what you want. And conversely, a lot of times you ask people, so what do you want? I don't know. Like, they don't know what they want. And so if we don't know what we want, how can we get it? And then we keep being we keep being a place where we're not happy, but we're getting we're getting everything that we say that we want, because we don't know what we want. So that's what we're getting. And then also, if you're having problems with that, make a list of the things you don't want. And I'm going to show you a really cool trick in tomorrow's video that's going to help you look at that from a different perspective. So that's going to be beneficial for you as well. And so right now, that's it. This is day 3. Again, it's simple, but it's not easy. I'm breaking this down. I'm doing my best to keep these videos 10 minutes a day. And if you do this work, you're gonna see huge, massive changes in your results. And along those lines, just if you find value in these videos, just share it with somebody. You don't have to tag them, or you can tag them, copy the link, send it to them. I want to help as many people. I want people to not feel the way that I did for the better part of a quarter of a century of the self-sabotage, the beat up. I mean, I'd gathered, a whole ton of evidence. And, just real quick, these videos, they're a stretch for me. And for those of you that don't know me, my wife's got 3 million social media followers. I think she's got like 300,000 people on YouTube, 1.9 million on Facebook. And so this is something that I'm doing for me. Yes, I've built a multiple 7-figure business with her and all that stuff, but I did it, hiding behind the computer, being in the back. So in this process, I'm a result of going through this stuff. And so that's how I know that I can help you. The fact that I'm actually holding this phone and recording these videos, I started this YouTube channel literally 48, 72 hours ago from scratch, no followers, no views, no nothing. I'm just completely doing this organically. I'm gonna take you through, there's 3 pillars and a whole bunch of stuff I'm not giving, but you stick with me 10 minutes a day. We're gonna walk through this path and it's going to be amazing. And to loop it back to today's exercise, what do you want? You're gonna get what you want, because I'm gonna help you, I'm gonna guide you, I'm gonna do this work, and it's gonna be amazing. So there you have it. And the other thing I'm gonna start using the hashtag TMIY, the mission is you. So you can use that hashtag, share it with others. And then I love the comments and the messages. Give me feedback. What do you like? What's coming up for you? But the more you dive into this challenge, there's going to be huge breakthroughs and things for you on this side. So thanks a lot. My name is Brooks Holland, and stay tuned tomorrow, because video 4 will be right behind this. Have a great, powerful, productive day.